Hey there, friends. So some quick advice for some of you young up-and-coming musical artists. It's very different today than it was in my day, so I just want to elucidate a few things for you. The first thing is you're going to have to work harder than ever. Not that we didn't work hard back in my day. We did work pretty hard, but we spent all our time creating. Now it's not just about that. And there's far more competition than there ever was. When my first album came out, there was 2,500 albums a week being released. Now there's 250,000 singles being released a week. It's insane. So you're gonna have to overcome that. You're gonna have to work harder than everybody else. 2, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time on social media. Social media wasn't around when I started out, so we spent all our time creating. And I did work pretty hard. I mean, I spent 10 to 12 hours a day writing songs, recording, touring, playing, all that stuff, booking gigs, the whole bit. But now you have to probably spend at least a quarter of your time, and frankly, I think it's more closer to half, doing all this promotion on social media and whatnot, making sure your website's updated, keeping connected to your fans, building databases, mailing lists. It's a lot of work. And so obviously that cuts into your creative time, which goes back to point number 1, that you're gonna have to work harder than ever. And number 3, you're probably gonna have to have some money. Now, you're gonna hear a lot about Nepo babies and this and that. You can't do anything about that. But you do need some level of investment to get started in the music business. There's videos, there's touring. You're not gonna make money your first couple of tours. You're gonna break even at best, and more than likely you're going to lose money. So that's where some investment comes in. You've got to spend money on travel expenses, on hotels, on food. You're going to have to spend money on recording. You're going to have to spend money on the things that help you advance your career. Now, the problem with this investment is it's not a high return investment, at least early on in your career. The likelihood is you're gonna lose money. So why would anybody put money into your career? Well, you can offer them something back. You can offer them merchandise, you can offer them pieces of the recording, you can offer them the recordings themselves, not ownership, but whatever they want. If someone gives you $100, then they get a package. Someone gives you $500, they get a bigger package. Maybe you do a house concert at their home and they get every recording you do in perpetuity, so because they're a fan. But where you're probably going to get most of your investment is from friends and family, because that's what you got to do. You can't go to a bank unless you are a Nepo baby or you're rich. So these are all the things you need to consider. I could go on and on and on about this, but these are the 3 main factors that you have to consider when you're starting your career, and to consider how worth it is and how much expenditure there is going to be for how much return, and not let it affect your love of what you're doing. Cool? Shoot me any more questions you might want to know. I've been doing this for 30 plus years, and I'm happy to help.